To add unlisted investments to Sharesight, you will need to click on Add New Holding and manually add a trade. Alternatively, if you are still on this screen after creating your first portfolio, you can click this button too. Both ways will take you to this screen here to manually update your holdings. Let's start with adding an unlisted residential property. Like many investors, your first asset may have been residential property, and you may have added listed investments along the way. Sharesight allows you to track all of your assets, which is handy for considering asset diversification and risk profile. In the Add Manual Trade screen, click on the Add a Custom Investment button to go to a separate screen. In the investment code, you can add anything you like. I'll just add the number 1. In the investment name field underneath, I'll add the street, number, and address for easy identification. In the investment description drop-down menu, I will select Property Fund. I know my direct ownership of property is not really a property fund, but this is the closest match in Sharesight, and the field must have something selected. In country, you just list the location of the property, and for me, it is Australia. Then just press Create Custom Investment to finish. Now we have to complete the screen to fill in the purchase details. So I'll add the trade date or settlement date. The trade type is a buy. The quantity will be 1, as in 1 property. Then in the unit share price, I put the full purchase price. If you wanted to include stamp duty and other transaction costs, you can either add it in the unit share price or enter in the brokerage fees section, which will both add to the cost of the asset for measuring performance. If you purchased in a different currency, you can enter these details in the original currency, and Sharesight will calculate the foreign exchange impact too. Now press Save Trade, and that's it. Now, if you want to update the market value of your property, then it must be done manually. I update the market value of my property annually based on what the market has done in the past 12 months, and sometimes I use a real estate agent to provide a better estimate. To add a market value estimate, I can press the Enter Price button on the side right here. In this screen, I can simply add the date and the price in the section here, and then press Save Price. Simple. If you want to modify the price, just press Manage Price, and then you can edit the entry you just added. The only problem with custom assets like residential property is that rental income and expenses are not automatically updated and tracked in Sharesight, as there is no way for Sharesight to access any data online, unlike listed investments. However, you can manually add net rental income by clicking on the Enter a Dividend button when in the custom asset, and then adding the rental income for either the year, the month, the week, or as frequent or infrequent as you like. I also like to click Not Taxable so it doesn't interfere with the automatic tax reporting I will show you a little later in this video. The only issue with manual recording of income is you can't enter any negative income in Sharesight in this section, which is common with property purchase with a loan where the interest expense provides a negative return overall. You may be best just leaving it as 0 if there is a loss. Now click Save New Payment and it is saved. I personally like adding net rental income in Sharesight so I can see the total return on the property investment, which is capital gains plus income. Property investors often only look at the capital gain when looking at investment performance, which can be misleading if you have a steady rental income stream after expenses as well. If you're interested in upgrading to get these features from Sharesight, then remember you can get the first 4 months free if you use the link appearing on your screen now, which can also be found in the description of this video below. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite feature in Sharesight is, and remember to hit the like button. You will probably find the video on the screen helpful to watch next, and also this one about calculating 20 years of DRPs on one investment using Sharesight to help me calculate my capital gains tax bill.